So, the George Floyd protests and the George Floyd incident in America. I have got some thoughts and opinions of what I think about this situation and the, well, what I think is actually what I think it's actually all about. It's all about creating a new world order, basically, because they're lumping in the LGBT in this as well now, about saying, oh yeah, stop discriminating black lives and non-white people, and non-white people, black people, and the LGBT, and any minority need to be accepted and stop facing discrimination. Yeah, like we didn't see that one coming. I've got so many things to say on this, but I'll just give you two examples of when, you know, non-white people, foreigners, or people born here but not white, were put above me. And if it was the other way around, it'd be called racism, but because it's happening against a white person, it's not racism. Or the abuse of white people. Or non-white people being put ahead of white native English people. So, example one, several years ago, I was working for a charity delivering furniture, and I was living in a hostel. And I'd been in this hostel for 2 years, being told there is no housing for me by my council and all the local councils around me. There was no housing available, and I was to wait in a hostel until said housing was to become available. Okay, so I've been in this hostel for 2 years, and I've been doing some voluntary work. And long story short, I turn up at this block of flats, brand new built block of flats in a nearby town. Literally just been built. They're brand new. Okay, so I'm a driver's mate. So the driver and me are lifting this chair, quite a large chair, up to this, I think the second floor on this brand new build block of flats. We knock on the door, and the guy opens up, black African, and he goes, "What do you want?" Chopping on a turkey bone, turkey leg. It was like, "Oh, we got your chair for you here, mate." And he goes, "Yeah." Push the door open with one hand, so it's sort of whacked against the wall a little bit. "Yeah, put it over there." So we lift it in, put it in the middle of the floor, where he pointed to. I said, "Oh, this is a nice flat, mate. How did you get this?" He goes, "I'm British citizen." "Oh, I see. Well, how much is your rent, mate?" "I don't pay no rent, I'm British citizen." "Yeah, oh, really? That's how it works, is it? Interesting. So do you work?" "No, I don't need to work, I'm British citizen." And my mate, the driver was basically saying to me, "Yeah, come on, Darts, just leave it." I was like, no, hold on, Doug. I've been in the hostel for 2 years, mate. And this guy's just got a brand new build flat. Straight out of Africa, and got a brand new build flat. How's that even fair? Come on, Darts, just leave it." I said, no. And this African guy started getting angry. He's like, "You don't believe me, I'm British citizen. I go and get my passport. I don't need to work. I don't need to pay no rent. I'm British citizen." You know what I mean? So that's one example. Yeah. And then another time, last year was when I got my face smashed in by a psychopath who's British Asian, driving a bright white BMW. Happened to literally you can actually see the police station basically not that far away. So this guy, I'm on my push bike, he comes up behind me, beeping his horn non-stop while shouting out the window, "Get the F out of my way. Yo, get the F out of my way, this F'er, better get the F out of my way, stupid C word." I turned around and said, "Mate, it's a red light." Jumps out of the car, My bike, I jump back and bike flies to the ground. Got a backpack on me, not really ready for any sort of confrontation. Comes up multiple strikes to the face, and he fractures my eye socket, and my eye basically was, well, half of it was like a bloodshot, severely bloodshot. He could have easily blinded me, the psycho. And then what did the police do? Nothing. I phoned them up. I said, about a couple of months later, I said, why have you not done anything, yeah, about this guy? So I actually did some research and found the guy's name myself because he'd been wanted for several other violent assaults in the area, but the police had done nothing. And this guy was still able to drive around in a bright white BMW and attack somebody like this, like literally stones throw away from the police station. Yeah, well, in a conversation with the police officer over the phone a couple of months later, I said, why have you not done anything? Why can't you catch this guy? Is it because he's Asian? And he wouldn't answer me. It's like, oh, well, you know, I said, but it's because he's Asian, right? Because an Asian man attacks a British white man, or, English man, you don't do nothing. But if it was the other way around, I'd be in prison right now. Oh, come on, Mr. Darts, it's not like that, okay? We are trying our best. Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are. Time and time again, I see, this white British people being put below, you know, foreigners, basically, long story short. But we'll get more into this more tomorrow, in tomorrow's video. And we'll also be showing all the TV, BBC, ITV, and so on, promoting the basically non-white. So basically nearly every single TV show and basically nearly every single TV show and other sort of entertainment show, whatever, has to have a non-white person on it. So from your BBC Breakfast to your new DIY shows on BBC or something like that, from shows like Homes Under the Hammer, they keep pushing this multiculturalism. ITV, the last full episode or full series of The X Factor, let a African guy who wasn't even born in this country win the show. Yeah. At the same time, while all the Africans are coming over, refugees trying to get into the UK at the same time, no wonder when they see the promotion of basically their people being able to get to the top here in the UK, being sort of superstar, But yeah, we'll get into this more tomorrow. But all this is going to lead to is but long story short, if you're, the white supremacy or the white, superiority is to be eroded in order to create a mishmash of people all over the world who have no real identity anymore, in order for them to be easier controlled for a new world order. That's basically what it's all about. Yeah. Meanwhile, while creating a little infighting between the remaining differences of people, be it their sexuality or their colour of their skin or the music they listen to. Yeah. Something like this was bound to happen. Bit inevitable, really.